Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. Today we're going to be getting into this look. I'm so excited to show you guys how I got it because I love the way that it turned out. We're getting back into some color for today's look. I've been getting a lot of requests to start doing colorful looks again, and I thought I'd give it a try. So I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit that little notification bell that we get notified anytime I make a new upload. Let's go ahead and get started. I am going to be getting into this hair install as well. Shout out to Westkiss Hair Company for sponsoring today's video. They sent over this super gorgeous curly wig. It's really beautiful chocolate brown color. I feel like this color is like my color. I'm obsessed with like this chocolatey brown shade. It's so pretty and like a really nice change from just doing natural black hair. So yeah, this is the wig that we're going to be working with. They sent over a bunch of really awesome goodies along with the hair as well. So we're going to be getting into this install. We're going to be making her look all cute. I styled her up and did like a little cute half up, half down style. I am going to be doing the bald cap method for today's install. I've been doing the bald cap method a lot lately and it does make a difference. I used to not like care to do the bald cap method because it's just like an extra step, but I've come to realize that it actually does make a huge difference when it comes to like my wig installs. So I've been trying to put in the extra time to do the bald cap method. So we're gonna go ahead and do that first. For the install and the bald cap method, I'm gonna use the Ebin Supreme Hold Lace Adhesive. This is like my go-to lace adhesive that I use for almost all of my installs. And yeah, from there I'll go ahead and style the hair and everything like that. All the information for this wig is going to be down below in the description box as well. So if you have any questions about the hair, just make sure to check the description box. It's all going to be there. There's also going to be like a link to the exact wig that I'm wearing if you're interested in checking it out. So once I'm done with the bald cap method, I'm going to go ahead and start my install, and then I'll get into like styling the hair. The hairstyle that I did is pretty simple. It's just like a cute little half up, half down style. I did like a middle part as well and left 2 strands like on the sides for like my bangs. But yeah, the hairstyle is super simple though. It's really cute. I found like this hairstyle inspo on Pinterest. That's kind of like where I get all of my hair inspo. That's kind of like where I get all of like my inspiration when it comes to hair. So yeah, Pinterest is the place to be. Other than that, everything else is kind of like self-explanatory. So I'm gonna go ahead and just throw some super cool music here, let you guys enjoy the process. And like I mentioned earlier, don't forget to check the description box if you have any questions about the hair. Thank you so much to Westkiss Hair Company for sending over this super bomb wig. I love it so much. This wig is like definitely gonna be going into like my stash for everyday type of wear because the curls are popping, the color is popping, like the whole entire wig is just it's vibes. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys enjoy the process. I'll be back to show you guys the finished look and then we'll get into the makeup. So this is what the hair is giving. It's so cute. I'm super obsessed with this hairstyle. I feel like I love this hairstyle too because it still allows for the curls to kind of like pop. You can still see like the curl pattern. So this is the hair. Last step that I did was just go in with some wrapping foam from Isoplus and just added that to the curls that are loose just to kind of make sure they're a little bit more defined. But other than that, the only other product that I used to get the style was just some hairspray to slick back the hair into a ponytail. So that is the finished look for the hair. Thank you again to Westkiss Hair Company for sponsoring this video and sending over this unit. She's so cute. But now that we're all done with that, let's go ahead and move into this makeup look. So I am going to be starting off with some skincare. The first product that I'm going to be using is from Crease Soul Care. This is the Let Me Glow Illuminating Serum. I've been really loving this stuff. It's a really like beautiful glowy serum and it just makes the skin look super hydrated. It also has like a little sheer golden tint to it to make the skin look super glowy. So I'm going to go ahead and massage that into the skin first for my serum, and then I'm going to follow that up with some moisturizer. The moisturizer that I'm using is also from Crease Soul Care. This is the Protect Your Light Daily Moisturizer. It has an SPF of 30, which we love. Always got to make sure to keep that skin protected even when we're wearing makeup. Even also too, now that we're getting like, you know, into the fall and winter seasons, it's still super important to wear like your sunscreen. So once I'm done with moisturizer, skincare and all that, I'm going to go ahead and apply my primer. So I'm going to be using a mixture of two different primers. I use the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Hydrating Primer all over the skin. And then I use the LH Cosmetics. This is their mattifying primer on the places where I get more oily. So the forehead, the nose, and like the cheeks, like the sides of my nose, like on my cheeks. Those are the places that I get like the most oily. So just to kind of keep that under control, I'm gonna go ahead and add that primer in just those specific areas. I'm not going like all over the face with this particular primer because I just want to focus this on the oilier spots. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add my primer underneath the eyes. I've been really liking this one from Milk. This is their Hydro Grip Under Eye Primer, and you can also use it on the eyelids. So I'm gonna apply that underneath the eyes before I go in with like my concealer and everything. I feel like it definitely helps with, you know, creasing underneath the eyes. I have like little lines on my under eyes, and I feel like this just kind of helps make sure that it stays crease free throughout the day. So I'm gonna add that as well to prime. Moving on to foundation, I'm going to be using a mixture of the I just had a brain fart. This is Makeup Forever's HD Skin Foundation, and I'm going to mix that with Rare Beauty's liquid highlighter to kind of get like a nice little glowy type of foundation situation. I've been really loving the e.l.f. Halo Glow foundation, like the new one that just released, but I haven't been able to find my shade. It's been so difficult because it's only sold in Target, so I've heard. So I've been having like a really hard time finding it, so I've just been like mixing products together that I have in my stash to see if I can kind of get like a similar look, because I really do enjoy like this like super glowy vibe that's going on for the skin. And then I'm going to be using a new concealer. I was super excited when I picked this up from Ulta. This is Rem Beauty's concealer. I totally forgot what it's called, but it's the new concealer that Rem Beauty just released. I love it. I think it's amazing. It's super full coverage. Just make sure to be aware of that. But yeah, super amazing concealer. Definitely snatched up those under eyes super well. So definitely going to be using this again in future tutorials. Then I'm going to start setting everything with powder. I'm using my favorite powder from Chanel. This is their Natural Finish Loose Setting Powder in shade number 20. You guys have probably heard me rave about this powder like time and time again. It's just because it's that good. It's such a good setting powder. I highly recommend it. It is a little bit on the pricier side, but I think it's totally worth it. It's just a really beautiful powder and it looks great on the skin. That's all I got. So after that, I'm going to go ahead and add my bronzer. I'm using this one from Melt Cosmetics. It's their new Ultra Matte Bronzer in shade... What shade did I use? I'm not sure. I was using Santa Cruz before, but I noticed that one was a little too light, so I ended up using a different shade, but now I forgot which one that was. But I'll make sure to put it in the description box for you guys. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I'm gonna add that to the forehead, cheekbones, a little on the nose to warm up the skin. And then now that I have like that bronzer on my nose, I'll go back in with my setting powder, and I'm gonna use that to bake. So I did switch to a different powder to bake. This one's from Huda Beauty. It's their Easy Bake Loose Setting Powder. So I'm gonna use that to snatch up the sides of the nose, and I'm also going to bake the bridge of the nose as well as like the inner portion of the under eyes. I try not to go like too far out with my bake. I just like to keep that brightness on the inner center part of the face. I'm then gonna go in with my powder blush. This one's from Benefit Cosmetics. It's in shade Shelly. This is like a cute little like a warm pinky blush. So I'm gonna apply that onto the apples of the cheeks and just make sure to blend that upwards into the bronzer. It has a little bit of like a shimmery like sheen to it, so I thought it'd look cute on the cheeks as well to give it like a little bit of an extra glow to complement that foundation combo that we had earlier. And from there, I'll go ahead and do my brows. Nothing's really new with my brows. I've been using the same products as always. The KVD pomade in shade dark brown, and then I set the brow hairs with the Maybelline Brow Sculpt mascara in shade deep brown. So now let's get into this eye look. Of course, we gotta start off with some eyeshadow primer. This one is from Be Perfect Cosmetics. It's their Perfect Prime eyeshadow base. I literally use this for almost every single eye look. It's like my go-to primer. So I'm gonna apply that onto the lid space and blend it out really well into like the crease and everything. And I'm also gonna set this with some powder. So now we're gonna get into our shadows. I'm gonna be using the Carnival 4 palette for pretty much this entire eye look. It has all of these beautiful like green tones on the side, so I definitely wanted to take advantage of those. So first color that I'm going to be using is called Clover, and I'm going to apply that onto the crease. So key to this eye look is to try and use smaller brushes. I feel like nowadays when I do like my cut crease looks, I prefer to go in with like smaller brushes because I feel like I don't have to clean up as much later on when I do my cut crease. Just a tip, you know. So once I have like that first color down, I'll go in with shades Sable and Dusty to blend out the crease. Sable I'll go in with first since it's a little bit closer to the first color that we use, Clover, and then that shade Dusty, which is like that more yellowy tone type of green. That'll be like my last transition color, so I'm gonna make sure to use a slightly fluffier brush to get a really nice blend between the three shades. And then after that, I'll go in with shade Antidote. It's this dark green shade right here, and I'm gonna apply that onto the crease using a really tiny brush again, going back in with that same brush that we used to apply our very first shadow, just to keep that look really nice and precise before I go in with my eyeshadow primer to cut the crease. Okay, so the crease is cut. We're almost done. Let's go ahead and add our lid shadow. I'm going to be using this shade here called Dove. It's like a nice like beigey, like off-white cream type of shade. And I'm going to apply that directly onto the lid space to kind of like set that primer that we use to cut the crease. I'm going to make sure to also add that to like the inner part of the eye, kind of like in the inner corner, to keep that area nice and bright as well. And then just for a little bit of shine on the lid space, I'm going to go in with shade Glisten. This is like a really cute like pinky like pearly type of color, but I'm only going to apply that onto the center of the lid. Next up, I'm going to start working on the lower lash line. So I'm going to go in with my eyeliner on the waterline. This one's from Melt Cosmetics. It's their Slick Eyeliner Pencil, I think it's called, in shade Apricot Cream. So I'm going to apply that onto the waterline, and then I'll go in with my shadows to smoke the lash line out. I'm using the same shadows that I use on the crease, so that shade Clover as well as Antidote, and I think a little bit of Sable. I definitely wanted to add a little bit of liner, so I'm going to be using Makeup Forever's Artist Color Pencil in shade Whatever Black. I'm going to use this to do like a cute little winged liner, and then I'm also going to add a little inner corner wing as well. So I'm just about done with this eye look. I'm just going to add my mascara and lashes. The mascara that I'm using is from Valentino. It's their voluminous mascara. I'm going to apply a couple coats of that onto the upper and lower lashes, and then I'll go in with my actual like false lashes. These ones are from Shein. I'm going to go ahead and leave a link to these lashes down below in the description box because a lot of you guys asked me about these lashes. They're like really short and more like natural looking, but they have like a nice cute like wing on the end. I do go in with my lash curlers and like curl them up a lot, so that's the reason why they're really curly. So now that the eyes are done, I'm going to go ahead and move back to the skin. I'm just going to highlight using the MAC Extra Dimension Skin Finish in shade Oh Darling. So I'm going to use that to highlight the nose, and then I'll go ahead and jump into my lip combo. You guys already know how much I love a good new lip, but I have some new products that I've been really loving that I picked up recently. So I'm going to go ahead and use those for this lip combo. First, I'm going to line using the NYX Slide On Glide On Lip Pencil in shade Intimidate, and I'm also going to use a little bit of Makeup Forever's Artist Color Pencil in shade Dimensional Dark Brown to do an extra little bit of lining to give the lips a little bit more of that contoured look. And then for my lipstick, I'm going to be using one from Rem Beauty. I haven't used this one in a while, but I've been like falling in love with this lipstick all over again. It's so cute. The packaging is everything. But it's in shade Roller Skates. It's a really cute like a matte peachy like type of lipstick. It's really light, so you just want to do a little bit out of a time and kind of like build the color up and just make sure to blend it super well into your lip liner. And then the new lip gloss that I'm going to be using is from NYX. It's their Milky Lip Gloss, and it's this really cute like sheer white shade. I was kind of scared of it at first when I picked it up. It ended up looking so cute with this lip combo, and it has like this really cute like pina colada smell. I love it. But yeah, so I'm going to finish up the look using some setting spray. This is the Benefit Professional Super Setter Setting Spray. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's hair and makeup tutorial. Definitely let me know what you think of the look down below in the description box. Not the description box, the comments. What? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give this video a thumbs up. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Sending lots of love, and hopefully I will see you in the next one.